There are some very common errors that we always notice when we are working with Microsoft Excel. We are going to discuss each of the errors and what can cause these errors. The first is the #n error. This error simply occurs when Excel cannot find the value you are trying to look up. This error only occurs in lookup functions when the value you are trying to look up cannot be found. For example, let me take an example with the match function equal to match sales, E4 to E14. We all see that this range is empty. There is nothing there like sales, so it shows #nay. This means Excel cannot find the sales which we are trying to look up from the range E4 to E14. The next common error is the #value error. The #value error occurs when there is something wrong with your formula or function. For example, let us type something like purchase in F5 and use it in a formula. In G5, let's enter equal to F5 divided by 3. It has #value because the word purchase cannot be divided by 3. So the #value error simply implies a wrong value is used in this function. When you have this error, you should check the source of this error and correct. The #ref error occurs when the reference that is used in a function is invalid. Either it has been deleted or the reference has been moved. For example, let us enter the formula equal to F6 plus 3. The answer normally returns 3 because there's nothing in F6. But if I delete the cell F6, we now have #reference because F6 have been deleted. That means Excel cannot find the cell F6 which was initially referred in the formula. The next cell has moved up to the place of F6, so Excel cannot find what was previously there. That is why we have the #reference error. The #name error commonly occurs when there is a typing error in the formula in Excel. For example, if we wrongly spell the sun as sun in a formula, like equal to sun, E7, F7, we have #name error. It shows that the function used, that is sun function, does not exist or there's a naming problem. The next error is the #div/0 error. This error simply means that we are dividing by 0, and mathematically, when we divide by 0, it is infinite. Let me say we have 1000 in cell F8. In G8, we enter the formula equal to F8 divided by 0. It returns #div/0, simply showing that we have divided by 0. The next error is ###. This error simply means the cell cannot contain that number. That is, the number is larger than the size of the cell. If we have a number like 1 quintillion, it shows ###. To fix this error, we simply have to increase the column to fit the content. The null error commonly appears when a space is used in the place of a comma or a column in a function. For example, if we want to sum E10 plus F10 in G10, we will type equal to sum E10, and instead of putting comma after the first argument, we put space by error, then F10. We will have the null error because instead of putting comma between the different argument of the function, that is E10 and F10, we put space. The #num error in Excel appears when a function contains incorrect arguments or it has a wrong number. For example, equal to square root F11, which contains -100. It will be #num. That means -100 cannot have a square root. The next error is the #spiel error in Excel. There's a #spiel error when the range you want to spill data through is not empty. For example, using this list, and we can use the unique function equal to unique A18 to E26. We have the #spiel error because of the X found in the cells it was supposed to spill to. Since we have X here, that is why we have #spiel. If we delete the X, it will spill through the unique elements. The next is the #cal error. The #calculation error appears when the formula engine encounters an error while trying to carry out a command. For example, we will try with the sequence function. Sequence, that means we want to get a sequence of numbers. Equal to sequence bracket open. We have #cal because it has encountered an error while trying to calculate this. The circular reference error occurs when the cell we want to display our answer in is used in the function. For example, equal to sum E14 to G14. G14, which is where our answer is supposed to appear, is used in the formula. So we have a circular reference error saying that we have used the cell in which we want our answer to appear in the formula. These are the errors that we commonly get in Microsoft Excel. To fix these errors, you can simply check the source of the error and correct. But if the error is voluntary, you can use functions that will bypass the error, like the if error and other error correction functions.